This is the sign language breakdown for the song There Is Love. Instead of doing big choreography with dance moves and lots of arm motions, we're just going to do the sign language for this song. The effect is very nice with it being slow and very lyrical. It's a ballad. So I'm just going to break down the lyrics for you. The first phrase that the kids sing together is, "Before there were angels to sing the song, one voice was singing all along." So let's break that down a little bit. The sign that they will use most often in this song is the sign for before. So you hold your hand up and move it back. Before. The next sign in this sequence is the one for angels, and a lot of them remembered this from last Christmas because we used it in the song The Virgin Mary Had a Baby Boy. But you put your hands on your shoulders and then move it out, indicating the angel's wings. The next one is sing a song, and you do this for the whole time because the sign language for sing, singing, music, singer, and song is all the same. So sing the song. One sign for voice is you hold up your two fingers, point them toward you, move them out from your chin. One voice, back to singing, was singing, then they'll just put their hands down for all along. The next phrase repeats several times through the song. It's before you and I, or the stars in the sky, one light, one life, one love. And so it goes like this. Before again. For you, just point straight out for you. For I, make the sign language for I. Fist with your pinky up and bring it to your chest. Before you and I. For stars in the sky, stars, you put your pointers up and you do this. Stars in the sky, bring your hands up and arc them down. So before you and I, or the stars in the sky, there was light. Touch your middle finger to your thumb, put it right under your chin and flick like you're flicking a switch. There was light. There was life. This is another one a lot of the kids know. You make L's with your fingers and bring it up like you're drawing a big breath. There was life. There was love. The next verse goes like this. Before there were presents on Christmas trees decorated in red and green. Before. Presents. Make hooks with your fingers and bring them down. Before there were presents on Christmas, make a C, bring it up, and wiggle it for Christmas trees. Presents on Christmas trees, decorated in red and green. We're just going to extend the sign for decorate, which goes like this. Decorated, so you're almost like think of looking like trimming a tree. Decorated in red and green. They'll just hold their hands here. So that whole phrase. Before there were presents on Christmas trees decorated in red and green. The next part. Before there were pageants with parts to play, recreating a manger scene. Before again. The one for pageants, put your thumbs up in a fist and then move it like this. Before there were pageants or parts to play. For parts to play, we're using the word, or the sign language for the word role, like a role you were cast in or a role that you fill. So you make an R, this is the sign language for R, flick your wrist and touch your palm. Before there were pageants or parts to play, recreating a manger scene. So you take your hands down and basically just draw the manger. The last phrase in this verse goes, before there were carols to fill the air, God's one true light was always there. I think this is probably the hardest sequence in the song. So you start out with, before there were carols. These are signs we learned earlier. To fill. Fill, you make a fist with your right hand. You move your other palm across it. Almost like you're leveling off a measuring cup. Before there were carols to fill the air, we're using the same sign for sky. God's one, this is the sign language for God, one true light, sign language for true, your pointer, and you bring it out from your mouth, just like true words. God's one true light, again, was always there. Always, you take your pointer, move it in a circle, and then for there, you put your hands in a Y, this is sign language for Y, and move them out. God's one true light was always there. Always there, this is the sign for forever, which is the closest thing I could find for always there. Before you and I, or the stars in the sky, there was light, there was life, there was love. After this, the kids just sing ooh to the tune Away in a Manger while Max delivers a scripture reading line. And then at the very end, they come back in together with Before you and I, or the stars in the sky, there was light, and these are spread out a little more, there was life, there was love. So hopefully that's helpful as you try to coordinate the music to the sign language in the other video that I posted. If you have any questions, as always, you can email me or give me a call. Thanks a lot.